Hello, listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Lead Up for Women Speak Up to Lead Up. And this is episode number 147. And what you might not know is number 4 and number 7 are two of my favorite numbers. So that's very interesting that is the number of today's episode. And I'm doing today solo. Most of you know that I generally don't do solo podcasts, but today I'm going to be solo and I'm very excited about it because I want to talk to you all about your year in review. And before I do that, I want to thank our generous sponsor, Turning Leaves Recovery, who is our sponsor of today's episode. Tricia Peridot is the owner, and she would like you to know that addictions, negative attachments, and habits that hold us hostage are all seated in a pressure to perform and a reliance on something outside of ourselves to provide peace, joy, comfort, relief, validity, and worthiness. Tricia Peridot, the owner and creator of Turning Leaves Recovery Life and Wellness Coach, coaching is an industry thought leader, a recovery lifestyle enthusiast, a transformational speaker, an effective life skill breather, and a fierce optimist who loves to help change lives. Her passion is to make life better for the people seeking life recovery, equipping them with the right life skills and helping them set the right aspirations so they can live life freely in one amazing personal journey. She's combined her journey with addictions that span more than 30 years of her life with 25 plus year recovery journey and in-depth degree studies to create an intimate interaction experience designed to be focused on life going forward, transforming emotional intelligence, expanding consciousness, and generating a healthy lifestyle for any recovery journey with creating overwhelm. So you can view her coaching courses, bundled programs, and more at www.turningleavesrecovery.com or contact her on her direct line at 805-710-2513. Now back to our episode. So if you're joining me today, you're joining me because you need to hear this message. And the message I want to share with you is we are too quick to judge ourselves on what goals we didn't hit, the areas in our lives that we didn't fulfill, and all of the things that we didn't accomplish in the year in review. And we are so slight on looking at what we did accomplish, celebrating those accomplishments, relishing in those things that we were able to do, overcome, and who we've become. So let's start with a year in review. I'd like you to look back at your first quarter of 2021, January, February, March. And if you're driving, I know you can't write this down, but let's just think about what was it in those 3 months that were amazing for you, fantastic for you? What happened in those 3 months that drove you to where you are today? Was it planning? Was it expansion that you had consciously as a person in confidence? Did you hire a coach? Did you take a program? What did you do in the first quarter that set you a course that you might have been on, starting a podcast that set you on the course that you're on today? So write that down or pat yourself on the back or smile real big and feel what it was that you accomplished in that quarter. And then let's look at the second quarter, April, May, and June. What happened in April, May, and June? Did you take that vacation that you've been wanting to take? Did you purchase an investment? What was on your goals for the year and what did you accomplish? Continue doing the same. Feel the feelings of the things that you did, even the small things in your life that made a huge impact on you or a huge impact on others that you surround yourself with. Then let's go ahead and move into the third quarter, doing the same thing. Feel the feels, think about all that you had accomplished. For me, I had my first big 3-day event with my LEAP event in August. So that was a big event for me. Did you have an event? Did you write a book? Did you release a #1 bestseller? Have you started writing a book? And that's going to be an accomplishment for you in 2022. Think about the things that really changed your life in 2021, the decisions that you made. Let's move into the fourth quarter, which is your October, November, and December. And many people get ready for the holidays and start winding down. But what did you do? And how did you kick it up a notch? And how did you level up and become bigger and bolder in that quarter? What did you do? So let's think about that. Let's think about feeling the feels of what it was that you did, and the energy shifts. Maybe you attended a conference. Maybe you were a speaker for the first time, got to feel what it was like to be a speaker. Maybe you released a product or launched a business, or had a baby, adopted a child. What happened in your life during that quarter? Now that we've wrapped up the year of 2021 and we're moving into the year of 2022, I want you to look back at 2021 and think, what did not work for you? What were the things that I'm not talking about goals that you didn't accomplish. I'm talking about what didn't work for you in 2021. Did you overschedule yourself? Did you overcommit yourself? Did you let down your guard and allow others to trample over boundaries that weren't strong enough? What happened in 2021 that went sideways, but maybe during that time it became a stumbling block in the moment, but then it became a stepping stone for you to stand on, to see your business or your life or your relationship through a different perspective. Because out of things that happen to us, or they're always happening for us. And I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that you have the opportunity moving into 2022, which is the same opportunity you had in 2021, which is to design your life exactly the way you want it to be. Design the blueprint. Not designing and living the life that you want by that design, you automatically live it by default. And living a life by default means life is happening to you. You're reacting to things, and you're allowing yourself to move down a path without a clear goal. And that's why goal setting is so important to me in working with my clients. So think about 2022, and I want you to dream big. We tend to set our goals so big beyond what we could accomplish, but we dream so small. Dream big in 2022. Write down the biggest dream you can think of. And then once you've written that down, I want you to go back and see how you can do that bigger. How can you dream that dream bigger? And then once you've written that down, set your goals quarter by quarter, month by month, week by week, day by day, on how you are able to walk that path to hit that goal, to reach that dream. And our dreams are big. So our dreams may live past the time that we live. But think about how you can be a bigger self. How can you be bigger than who you are today? How can you be better than who you are today? How can you be bolder in your actions, in your service, in your doings? And there's so many people out there right now that need you, that need the wisdom you offer them, that need the knowledge you bring, that need the peace and the serenity that surrounds you, that need your energy. I have so many friends of mine that I surround myself with because of their energy and their vibration. I feel like a better person when I'm in their presence. Surround yourself with those people in 2022 that are going to fuel your success, no matter what that success is in. Do you want to be the best mom you can ever be? Do you want to be the best wife or spouse that you can be? Do you want to be the best business owner, the best manager in your career? Do you want to be the best supervisor? Do you want to offer your clients the best service? What is it that do you want to be a better mom? right? I'm always looking to be a better mom, even though we're empty nesters and our children don't live at home. I want to be a better mom. So let's think about what you can accomplish and set your mind to in 2022 that's bigger, bolder, better, badder than what you did in 2021. I feel that 2022 is just going to be a phenomenal year. And imagine if your 2021 was an amazing year, how 2022 could look even better. If you're working on your fitness, how can you take it to that next level? How do you level everything up in your life? Just a little bit. Again, I'm not talking about, because you work out 3 days a week, that you're going to sign up for 4 Ironmans, in the year of 2022. But what if you were to sign up for a half marathon or a marathon, or push yourself to that next level of something that you do not think is possible? I'll share an example. And I think I've shared this before on my podcast, where there were times, and I talked about it on the last podcast, of not ever giving up, where in Taekwondo, I just really didn't think it was possible for me to be able to break the boards, to pass, my tests, to be able to get to the next level, whether it be the next belt level or for getting my black belt. And there's been so many times in my business where I didn't think I would be able to run a workshop, or I wasn't going to be able to achieve my goal on my 3-day event, or that I wasn't able to build the community as big as I wanted to build it. And your sights and your dreams are possible for anything that you desire to do. You have to believe and you have to have faith. So you need to plant that seed of belief in yourself. Have the faith and have the confidence in you. And when you rise to that occasion and you can do it and you believe in it, there isn't anything that can stand in your way and stop you, because it's already come true because you believe in it. So I want to encourage you in today's episode to dream bigger, to be bolder, to be a better version of you in 2022. And don't shrink back and play small anymore. Level up everything in your life, just a degree, just one notch, for you to enjoy life more intensely, for you to be a better friend, for you to be a better person, and for all of us to treat others the way that we would love to be treated. And I want to leave that with all of you today and remind each one of you that you are the only you that has ever been. You are the only you that will ever be. So how you pioneer your 2022 is up to you. And if you are looking for advice and you are looking for guidance on how you can work with someone that can level that up for you, I invite you to visit me at www.colleenbiggs.net, where you will find out more information, or email us, of course, all the time at info@leadupforwomen.com, and find out how you can surround yourself with women that are there to push you, to guide you, to support you, to educate you, to share their wisdom with you, to connect you with other people, as well as the women that are there, including me, that are there to guide you on the success that you're looking for through accountability, through growth in your business, for you to be able to be at your absolute peak performance in 2022. We are here to help you. Again, that's www.colleenbiggs.net or info@leadupforwomen.com. Until next time, have a beautiful week and be you and be strong. Bye-bye for now.